Good morning, students. In the previous video I have explained you the first stanza. Today let us see the second stanza. I'll read it first. Just listen and keep your fingers on your page. It lives on weeds and wattle gum and has a funny face. Its appetite is hearty and its manners a disgrace. When first you look upon it, it will give you quite a scare. But when you look for it again, you find it isn't there. And unless you call it softly, it will stay away and mope. So Triantiwontigongolope. In the first stanza only, this poet told us that this is a funny insect that we often see. And it isn't quite like spider. It's not like a spider, not even like a fly. It is something like a beetle. Beetle means it is a small insect which has large and black with the hard case on its back, and also it has wings upon it. Okay. So it is something like a beetle and little like a bee, but nothing like a woolly grub. What is my woolly grub? Woolly grub means a young form of an insect that looks like a small, fat and warm. Okay, you must have seen it on the tree. Just look at this picture, you will understand what is meant by woolly grub. Here poet is also telling us that this name of this insect is quite hard. So the poet wants to pronounce it. The poet wants to make us to learn it. So he has divided this word in the different parts and making us to read. Triantiwontigongolope. The second stanza, what poet is saying, that it lives on weeds and wattle gum. It lives on weeds. Weeds means the unwanted plant. And what is by wattle gum? Wattle gum means gum that is obtained from a tree in the form of reddish tears or lumps. You must have seen on the tree. Sometimes there is a reddish liquid is there. It is not fully liquid, we can say. Little liquid and little you will find it solid. Okay, it's just like a gravy. Okay, reddish tears. And also it has a funny face. Here you can see this in this picture. It's very funny. Okay, its appetite is hearty. Appetite means desire for food, and hearty means large. Okay, that means its appetite is large, and also its manner is very disgraceful. Means we won't like it. Disgrace means not being respected by others. Means we will not like it. When first you will come upon it, you will little scared, but when you will look for it again, you will find that it is not there, and you must call it softly or it will stay away, feeling very sorry for itself. The poet once again asks us to try to pronounce this insect's name. Again it is given here like the first stanza. Triantiwontigongolope. Okay, let us see what are the rhyming words here. Face, disgrace, scare, there. Okay, here are two pairs of rhyming words in the second stanza. Now let us read out the third stanza. Let us read it first. It trembles if you tickle it or tread upon its toes. It is not an early riser, but it has a snappish nose. If you sneer at it or scold it, it will scuttle off its shame. But it purrs and purrs quite proudly if you call it by its name, and offer it some sandwiches of sealing wax and soap. So Triantiwontigongolope. The word says that something more about this insect. It trembles you if you tickle or tread upon its toes. It is not an early riser. It has a fat nose. Snubbish means a fat nose. Okay. If you sneer at it, sneer means what? Sneer means an unpleasant look or smile. If you try to sneer it, if you give an unpleasant look or scold it, it will run away in shame with the quick or short steps. But it purrs quite proudly. Purrs means it is like sound of cat. Okay. It purrs and purrs quite proudly if you call it by its name. If you will call it by its name, it will make a sound and offer it some sandwiches of sealing wax and soap. If you call it by its name and offer it some sandwiches of sealing wax and soap. So try, says the poet again, to pronounce its name. Again here same kind of partition is done of the word, and poet wants to make us to say that word. Try, Triantiwontigongolope. Now just look at these words here. What are the rhyming words? Toes, nose, shame, name. Okay, here also two pairs of rhyming words are there. Now just see the fourth stanza. But of course you haven't seen it, and I truthfully confess that I haven't seen it either, and I don't know its address, for there isn't such an insect, though there really might have been if the trees and grass were purple and the sky was bottle green. It's just a little joke of mine which you will forgive, I hope. Or try, Triantiwontigongolope. In the fourth stanza, the poet gives out his secret. He truthfully confesses that this insect is not real. He says that the reader may not have seen this insect, neither has he, nor does he know where it lives. The poet doesn't know where does it live. He says that there isn't such an insect, but there might have been one, provided that the trees and grass were purple. Have you seen the purple grass? Of course not. That means all the things are imaginary. Have you seen the sky in a bottle green color? No. So what is the color of bottle sky? Blue. Right. So it's just a little joke of mine. The poet is saying that this is just a joke which you will forgive, I hope. The poet wants to forgive. Okay. The poet asks the reader to forgive him. And at the end, again he makes the reader to pronounce the name. Triantiwontigongolope. So here what are the rhyming words in the stanza? Just see the first two lines. Confess and address. Confess and address. And what is the second pair? Bin, green. And here you can see these are also rhyming words. Soap, hope. And in the second stanza also one more word is there, that is mope. Okay, so these are the rhyming words in the poem. Now I will be giving you the exercise in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. If you like the video, please click on like button, share, and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.